Hey everyone, today we're going to the middle of Switzerland, a place with huge mountains and beautiful lakes. Where are we going exactly? To the Lavaux Vineyard Terraces, a really special place that's famous around the world for being both beautiful and important to the people who live there. Imagine this, big rolling hills that slope down to a lake called Lake Geneva. And on these hills, rows and rows of grapevines. This is Lavaux, where nature and people have worked together for centuries to make delicious wine. From the moment you get there, you'll fall in love with Lavaux's charm. You'll smell the grapes ripening in the sun, and the views of the lake are amazing. Everywhere you look, there are vineyards perfectly lined up and stretching as far as you can see. Lavaux is a treat for your eyes, nose, and mouth, a place where you can really experience the beauty of Switzerland and its history of making wine. But Lavaux is more than just a pretty place. It's a living example of how people and nature can work together. For hundreds of years, families who make wine have taken care of these vines, teaching their children and grandchildren how to do the same. The result is a place that's as beautiful as a painting and shows how clever and tough people can be. So come with us and discover the magic of Lavaux, where each sip of wine tells a story and every view is like a work of art. Our trip through Lavaux doesn't start with a glass of wine, but by going back in time. Way before tourists came to these sunny hills, it was monks who realized how special this place was. Imagine it's the 11th century. Monks, who lived quiet lives near Lake Geneva, built their homes in this region. They saw something more than just beauty in these steep hills. They saw a chance to do something great. Carefully, they changed the land, building terraces on the hillsides. These terraces were simple but smart, making sure the grapes got lots of sun and any extra water could drain away. And that's how Lavaux became a place known for wine, a tradition started by the monks and continued by the people who lived there after them. These monks weren't just religious men, they were the first to grow grapes in Lavaux, and what they knew changed the way the land looks even today. You can see what they accomplished in every stone wall and every sunny terrace. As you walk through the vineyards, think about them being here, working hard, and you'll start to understand how much history there is in this special place. Now let's talk about what makes Lavaux famous. It's wine. The most important grape here is called Chasselas. Imagine taking a sip of this light, refreshing white wine. Can you taste the sunshine in every drop? That's the magic of Lavaux Chasselas, a wine that tastes like the place where it's made. The weather in Lavaux is unique and helps make the wine taste so good. The lake acts like a giant mirror, bouncing sunlight back up to the grapes and keeping them warm. This, along with the soil on the terraces, lets the grapes ripen slowly and develop their delicious flavors. But it's not just the weather, it's about passion. The people who make wine in Lavaux are like artists, connected to the land and their work. They understand the Chasselas grape and know how to make the best wine possible, wines that are both elegant and full of flavor. So when you drink Lavaux Chasselas, you're not just tasting wine, you're tasting history, tradition, and the hard work of many people. Now that you've tasted what Lavaux has to offer, let's explore the best ways to experience this amazing place. Put on your hiking boots or grab a bike. Adventure is waiting. Imagine yourself walking on a path through the vineyards, smelling the grapes and the fresh air. The views are incredible, with Lake Geneva below and the Alps mountains in the distance. If you'd rather relax, a train ride offers a unique view. Imagine yourself going through the vineyards, seeing the rolling hills and sparkling water. The Lavaux Express, a special train for tourists, goes through the middle of the region, stopping at pretty villages along the way. Whether you walk, bike, or take the train, the important thing is to take your time and enjoy yourself. Stop at a winery to taste the wine, talk to the people who make it, and enjoy the atmosphere of this charming region. Lavaux is best enjoyed slowly, allowing yourself to connect with nature and the feeling of this special place. Lavaux is a journey for your senses, and what better way to experience it than with a picnic among the vines? Imagine yourself sitting on a blanket on a sunny hillside, smelling wildflowers and listening to birds sing. As you open your picnic basket, filled with bread, cheese from the area, and of course a bottle of cold Chasselas wine, you realize that this is what it's all about, enjoying the simple things in a truly magical place. But Lavaux's food and drink are more than just picnics. The region has many charming villages, each with its own personality and food. Stop for lunch at a traditional pint, a kind of restaurant, and try local dishes like pâté vaudois, a filling meal with leeks and potatoes that goes perfectly with a glass of local red wine. Or have a fancy dinner at one of the region's really good restaurants, where talented chefs cook the best Swiss food. No matter what you like to eat or how much you want to spend, Lavaux has something for everyone. The important thing is to come with an open mind and be ready to experience the local culture. So go ahead, indulge yourself, and discover the true meaning of enjoying life in the heart of Lavaux. From morning to night, choosing your perfect moment. Lavaux is always beautiful, with each season making it look different. So when is the best time to experience its magic? The answer is, it depends on what you're looking for. Spring brings lots of color as the vineyards wake up from winter. Imagine walking through rows of bright green vines, smelling wildflowers and hearing birds sing. Summer turns the terraces into a sea of green leaves, with the grapes slowly ripening in the sun. This is the perfect time for hiking and biking, with long sunny days ideal for exploring the area's many trails. When autumn arrives, the vineyards change again, their leaves turning bright yellow, red, and orange. This might be the most beautiful time to visit, as the landscape explodes in color. Imagine seeing the grape harvest, a tradition that's been going on for centuries and is both a celebration and a lot of work. And of course, you can't visit Lavaux without experiencing the magic of winter. While the vines are asleep, the snow-covered terraces are beautiful in a different way. Imagine drinking a glass of warm red wine by a fireplace, the perfect ending to a day exploring this magical region. Getting around your Lavaux adventure awaits. Ready to plan your own Lavaux adventure? Getting there and exploring is easy. You can take public transportation with regular trains from big Swiss cities like Geneva and Lausanne. Imagine getting off the train right in the middle of the vineyards, ready to explore. Once you're there, the best way to experience Lavaux is on foot or by bike. There are good hiking and biking paths all over, offering stunning views and a chance to really experience the landscape. For a more relaxing time, take the Lavaux Express, a charming tourist train that goes through the vineyards, stopping at pretty villages along the way. And of course, you can't visit Lavaux without taking a boat ride on Lake Geneva. Imagine floating on the water, seeing the vineyards rising up from the shore, the perfect way to appreciate this amazing place. So, pack your bags, grab your walking shoes, and get ready to discover the beauty and wonder of Lavaux. More than a wine region unveiling Lavaux's soul. Lavaux is more than just a pretty place. It has a soul, a personality, where history, culture, and nature come together to create something truly special. As you walk through the vineyards, talk to the locals, and enjoy the food and drink, you'll start to understand what makes this place so unique. The people of Lavaux have a deep connection to their land and their history. They're proud of their winemaking, and they love to share their passion with visitors. Talk to a local winemaker and you'll hear stories passed down through families, stories of hard work, dedication, and a deep respect for the land. But Lavaux's soul is about more than just wine. It's a place where life slows down, where people take the time to appreciate the simple things. It's about sharing meals with friends and family, enjoying local food, and being with loved ones. It's about living a slower life, one that's connected to nature. Until next time, Lavaux, a fond farewell. As the sun sets over Lake Geneva, shining a warm light on the Lavaux Vineyard Terraces, it's time to say goodbye to this magical region. But the memories we've made here, the amazing views, the delicious wines, and the friendly people will stay with us long after we've gone home. Lavaux is a place that stays with you, a place you remember long after you've left. It reminds you that the most beautiful things in life are often the simplest. The feeling of the sun on your skin, the taste of a perfectly ripe grape, the sound of laughter with friends. So until next time, Lavaux, may your vines continue to grow, your wines continue to be delicious, and your beauty continue to inspire.